Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, we're somewhere between Paphos and Coral Bay. See if you can work out exactly where we are. It's a very, very popular beach bar. And of course, two of our superstars who've returned, unfortunately, to the UK came here and spent a truly spectacality of a day indeed. Who are they? The girl who likes a little bit of brightness in her life. Of course, that's our girl. And of course, a gentleman's girl, and she is Lady Whitney, that superstar. And of course, the man of her dreams, Lord of the Jace. We're obviously missing you like crazy and looking forward to your return in the new year. And hopefully, you'll come and join us on that special day, which will be the 15th of March 2025, when of course, the Marika and Me Lounge Bar will open. For those of you who are new to the channel, we're going to open the lounge bar on the 15th of March. It's going to be in a very central location in central downtown Paphos, and everybody will be able to find it. And hopefully you guys will tune in now and again to see as we take it from the state it is in now all the way to how we want it to be for the grand opening again on the 15th of March. Remember that date, and of course there's a lot of people going to fly in especially for that opening date, and we do thank you guys very, very much. Baron von Cigar, Lord Martin, Lady Victoria, we thank you very, very much. Of course, Lord Andy, Lady Ness, again, we look forward to your company. And of course, the girl in charge of the show, it wouldn't be the same if she didn't come to town, would it? So of course she's going to come as well, and of course that's the girl known as Dayman. And there's many, many more people, and of course we do look forward to all of you coming. But of course anyone will be able to come in, and just to give you some information on it, it's going to be slightly sort of lubrious, as we say, with a slight twist of Marika and Me-isms, shall we say. And the prices are going to be very, very reasonable, very, very sensible. So don't think that we're going to try and overcharge people. That's not the plan. We intend to do the greatest breakfast in Paphos. Great presentation, great service at a fair price, and we intend to sell a variety of beers, because I understand that, I personally don't drink, but one or two people we've been talking to, people like Guinness, they like Kronenberg, I think they're ciders, aren't they? So drop in the comments, what sort of drinks do you like? And we're going to have a range of rums and whiskies and all those kind of things, because often people come for celebrations, don't they? They come for their birthdays, their anniversaries, and perhaps they'd like to have a tot of that special rum or that gin or something like that. But anyway, here we are sitting on the coastline in Paphos, and we're looking out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. If you're watching on a daily basis, well, you will understand that we are coming towards the end of October. And if you look carefully, you can see there's quite a few people on the beachfront, and there are, what is it, 1, 2, 3, I can count 5 people actually swimming in that blue Mediterranean Sea. And as I'm pretty sure you can see, the sky is blue, the sea is blue. I think you may have guessed it by now. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. All that is missing is you. So why not get yourself on that internet, hunt down that special deal, and then get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, and we really, really are waiting, especially for you. I'd like to say a big shout out to 2 people in the UK that unfortunately have come down with that bug again. If your name is Lady Alison, we wish you well, and we know that you'll be back on fighting form very, very soon indeed. If your name is Sir Mart, yep, we haven't forgotten about you. And of course, Lady Andrea, we know you'll be back on fighting form and selling those Volkswagen parts again very, very soon indeed. Enjoy the calmness and the tranquility and the views straight out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. All that's missing is you, and you know that, don't you? So all these people are tuning in, dreaming of coming back to Paphos, and of course a lot of people will be coming through November, they will be coming through December and January and February, but of course then it really starts to boot up in March, which is why the Marika and Me Lounge Bar will be opening, and hopefully you guys will come and see us and perhaps have a drink or two, perhaps try a breakfast, perhaps try the Armenian nights, perhaps come for the Suvla nights, and hopefully come for one or two of our karaoke nights, yeah? One or two people like it, don't they? Some people don't, but of course, one or two people like. So we are going to try and cater for you guys, and we'd like you to drop in the comments, what do you think we should do? We've got some ideas to have a darts board, because darts is becoming very, very popular. We've got an upstairs suite, if you understand me, lounge bar area, with a terrace out, which literally clears the Annabelle Hotel. So we will be able to see the blue Mediterranean Sea. So perhaps if you fancy playing darts, we're thinking about a pool table as well. You drop in the comments, what do you think we should have? Because it's a pretty big venue, if you understand me. So we will be able to encompass a lot of things. We'll be able to have 2 giant TV screens for the people that like to watch football, rugby, tennis, those sports events, isn't it? We'll also be having like a breakfast area, which doesn't interfere with that. There'll be an outside ice cream parlour and crepes and bubble waffles, those kind of things. And of course, then there'll be the inside more salubrious lounge area, and then there'll be the upstairs exclusive lounge area, and of course, the terrace as well. So hopefully you guys will come and join us. Hopefully we'll be able to tickle your imagination, and hopefully you'll come and see us and stay a long time. And of course, myself and Marika will be there. I'll be saying to you, well, hello and welcome back. And of course, she'll be saying to you, well, hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again. And of course, it's our job to try our very, very best to entertain you and to keep you in the Marika and me lounge bar. Anyway, let's talk about what's been going on in Paphos over the last week. Not a lot has changed, because the weather, as you may have noticed, is rather nice. 28 degrees according to the car, and it's just gone 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The set of the sun is starting. We've got a couple of hours before it starts to go away. And if you are watching, you know, from the northern hemisphere, perhaps if you're in downtown Poland, Lady Anna, my superstar, perhaps your weather's getting that little bit chilly. Perhaps if you're in downtown Newcastle area, perhaps your name's Lady Amy, and there's a man who's always going to be in debt to you. Of course, that's our and your Sir Johnny of the debt. Perhaps it's starting to get that little bit chilly. Perhaps you're cuddled up on a sofa, and perhaps you're tuned in to the little channel known as Marika and me. So hopefully we can beam some rays of sunshine across your screens and hopefully bring a smile or two to your faces, because we know you're all going to come back, and we know that you're all going to come and join us in the Marika and me lounge bar. Lady Tracy, yeah, in the Isle of Sheppey, your weather's starting to deteriorate, shall we say, and you'll be coming back to Paphos in June. And unfortunately, you were in the conversation with Lady Joanne, and of course you hope to meet each other, but you're just going to depart just as she arrives, which is a big shame, because I think you would have both got on very, very well indeed. But of course, we'll look forward to seeing our Lady Tracy, and of course the girl with the handsome hubby, yeah, that's our Sir Baz, and of course that's our Lady Joanne. And Lady Karen's coming to Paphos as well. She watches across the multiple channels of Marika and me group now. Of course, there's Marika and me, that's the one you're watching now. If you want to see Marika entertaining you with her little fashion shows and makeup shows and talking about this and talking about that, you can go and hunt her down on YouTube on, of course, Marika and you. And if you want to see an idiot in a blue hat with a pair of dark sunglasses, losing money on cars most times, but now and again making a couple of bob, you can go and watch Mr. Paul on Cars and Me. And I'd like to say a big shout out and a big thank you to 2 guys who've just gone back to the UK. Apparently it was piddling down with rain when they arrived. If you've got a blonde beauty and your name is Sir David of the Potter, well, her name must be Lady Angie. We thank you very much for the time that you spent with us. We thank you very much for your cat, which of course is now our cat. Of course, that is Little Miss Simba, or as I call her, TC. Of course, top cat, because she certainly is the top cat in the house. There's no doubt about that. She does whatever she wants, whenever she wants, and she's having the time of her life. And we've grown to love her very, very quickly indeed. There's no doubt about it. Even on the first day, she fell in love with us and we fell in love with her. And the plan is to train her to come with us to the Marika Lounge bar. And I think a lot of you guys will be entertained by her. And of course, she'll be tickling you to buy something to eat so that she can get a little treat or two. I'd also like to say a big, big thank you to Sir David for the car that I bought. I'm in it now. It's a fantastic car, and I'm going to feature it on one of my little videos on Cars and Me. And of course, if anyone wants to buy a rather nice Daihatsu Bigo, that's a little jacked up four-wheel drive car. This one's actually got four-wheel drive as well. It's had a careful owner, and I think it'll go on to someone who will love it very, very much indeed. So don't forget to come to Cars and Me in the next few days, and you will see this nice silver, exceptionally clean Daihatsu Bigo, little jacked up four-wheel drive. It could be that perfect car for you. And as you can see, as the sun is setting, there's more and more people coming down to this little beachfront between Paphos and of course Coral Bay. It really is one of the star events. If you are in Paphos on your holiday and perhaps you've not ventured from Paphos area, perhaps get on a bus. There's a bus stop right outside this particular venue, and of course you can hire a car. I mean, you are the odd person that could probably walk here, don't get me wrong. It's about, 8 kilometres from Paphos, just before we get to Paya and of course to Coral Bay. And there's plenty of hotels and complexes around here as well. But this is certainly one of the star events on the main coast road between Paphos and Coral Bay. I'm not going to give the name away. I want you guys to drop in the comments, where am I sitting? And it is a beach bar. And of course it gets a great view straight out into that blue Mediterranean Sea. I'd also like to say a big shout out to someone that we call the Crackpot, Baroness Crackpot, Baroness Lillian, and of course the man of her dreams, Baron Frank. We're looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to Paphos, which is not that far away, is it? And of course, just round the corner, the big man, the man known as the Mountain Man, the greatest Land Rover mechanic in the world, is coming to Paphos. He's bringing his girl and our girl, Lady Vicky. And they're only coming for a long weekend, but we're looking forward to seeing them very, very much indeed. And you never know, he might even get my Jaguar running. I think we'll get him some gloves, pop him in the workshop for a couple of days, and we'll take Vicky out gallivanting. And hopefully he can get probably one of the most beautiful cars in the world, the Jaguar XJ-L, back on the road. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we say. Anyway, you enjoy that view. I'm going to light a big boy cigar. Well, it's actually a medium-sized big boy cigar, and enjoy the view, the tranquility, and the beauty and the spectacality of the area known as downtown Paphos. Could be the greatest resort in the world, and a lot of people like to come to retire here. And I'm starting to understand that a lot of my customers are hopefully, fingers crossed so they say, going to come to the Marika Lounge bar, because to the rear of it, just so you know, perhaps if you've got a hire car or that kind of thing, we've actually got 20 car parking spaces which are ours. So if you're looking for somewhere to park and somewhere to go and get a bite to eat, light snacks, those kind of things, perhaps an ice cream, perhaps a pint of Guinness, or perhaps just a nice hot latte, a frappe, a can of Coke, even a can of Pepsi, by the way. Yes, Lady Andrea, even a can of Pepsi. Why not pop into the Marika and Me Lounge bar? Let me light the cigar, you enjoy the view, and then we'll finish this little video, and hopefully you'll keep coming back to the channel known as Marika and Me. There's no doubt about it, life is good. And of course, as is customary with Mr. Paul, I've got a nice hot latte in the left hand as well. Let me have a quick slurp. Yep, absolutely delicious. If you like what you see, hit the like, smash that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my madness and of course Marika's madness as we take you on our travels and our adventures in and around Paphos. If there's somewhere that you'd like us to go, why not drop in the comments, and you never know, that little video may be coming very, very soon, especially for you. If you'd like to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. All you have to do is Google these magic words, Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us. You can read a comment or two. People do like to do that. And fingers crossed, you can gift us a virtual coffee or two. You can also join us as a superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. And of course, you can also fund us via YouTube itself. In the comment section, there is a heart section, and you can gift us as little as $1.99 to say that big, big thank you for bringing sunshine into your life and of course information. Soon you'll be able to buy a brick in the Marika and Me Lounge bar. And of course, if you'd like to gift that little bit more, you can always message me personally and I can send you our IBAN and bank transfer details. And we do thank all of you who have requested them, and we do thank each and every one of you for helping to fund the Marika and Me Lounge bar. We need an awful lot of money, and we do thank you very, very much for your contributions, whether it's £50 or whether it's a lot more. Thank you very, very much indeed. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you feast your eyes and digest upon the people swimming in the blue Mediterranean Sea. All that's missing is you. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed.